suddenly you think, wow, I've got to draw it. Well, it's over there. I mean, with a driver, it's 40 yards difference. So it's a little scary to aim. Oh boy, I've got to aim over there to finish over there rather than
do the opposite.
Yeah.
I like that you pulled those up pretty quick.
Could do two more of it and watch the yardage. There's another lesson here. So here's a fade. Hit my 2 o'clock fade. See, that's speed. You can go as fast as you like, and that's carry. Great. Oh, what did it carry? 6? Yeah, give me the carry.
164.
Well, I see right now, hit the draw. I'll just show you something. I know it's going to happen, right? Do my 10 o'clock draw. Nice bit of speed of the... Oh, give it a bit too much. So that's when you're going... So I'll help you on that one. Make sure your chest moves fast. So if your chest stops, if this stops, you go, whoa, and it's going to go there. So it's still go fast,
great,
but right with your buttons on your shirt, an end point.
Got something to deal with. 213 left.
Wow. So what was that? Was 64. You watching that will land. Look at that. At least the line is 74, isn't it?
Yeah.
So wow. So that shows that's another way of learning yardages. But on the golf course, it's always different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you think, oh, you know, this is less. Well, I'd go with my fade. If it's a little more, I need a bit more. Go with that draw because you know sometimes it can help you. Helps you make the decision. Yeah.
It gives you more to...
Yeah.
You should do that in Augusta, on 12.
What's that?
On 12.
On 12?
Would you do that?
Well, 12 is tricky, yeah, because 12 the green is angled. And so you have to make it, the most important thing in Augusta is to make one decision and stick with it. Like if you're going for the flag, go for it, but you go for the flag when the flag's on the right, and so you can't then bail out left because you've got too much club. And if the pin's on the left, and you think, oh, I'll go in the middle of the green, then you don't have enough club. So that's when you've got to make a decision. If I'm going for it, you go for it. If I'm bailing out, I bail out.
When you get the push hook, like I was showing you on your little under, that little fade feel should dial things back into me.
So the other great thing about ball flight is that hit a low fade now. And let's see, hit it really low. And let's see if that club...
Make sure we get left of that green.
You're going to hit a low fade, just down the left of the line, and then just fade it over the line.
I'm doing something a little different. Fighting this,
Good. See, this
hook, so we're going to change it up.
But that's not overplaying anymore.
No.
There you go. Look, right his hands. Let's see that. Much see that. Come have a look. Look, I'm seeing you. Come do that. So this is another great thing.
This is going to be different.
Swing.
Because I've been going too far to the inside.
Always inside your hands.
That's what I've been, I didn't realize that trying to fight that elbow pulled me to the inside. So, get away from that.
All because of shot shape.
72 yards.
Low because I think low, and he hit a low draw from me as well. So a nice, slow, smooth draw. Not so much to see if you can really low draw. There you are. It's looking good.
Oh.
See how you
on the green. Might go off the green.
feet aren't good at the top. Too.
I have a putt or chip.
Well, it's fixed it. So there's fixed, yeah. So it took me so long.
Oh God! What a putt!
It's amazing. It's a lovely feeling. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Wow.
That's what.
Might be one of the craziest putts I've ever seen.
So be very careful about. I think hitting that high. I think you should always mix it around. That's what you hit high, low, fade, draw, high, low. You do it all the time, and the body is learning and everything.
I can go off the green now.
Before you hit the ball, which is great fun.
Alright.
You have a low draw.
Definitely didn't want to be
do it.
Fighting a long putt for par on this par 5 again, but here we are.
Balance rather than the same thing, time after time. If you stand, I think, trying to hit that big high draw with the driver, contort your body a certain way, and I don't always think that's great for iron shots because you can see your irons it's a different position, isn't it? I'm a huge fan of, take your address, you've got to keep your angles here, you see. So when you now go into a low impact, low fade, see, they stay there. Yeah. It stays in that, do low draw for me, impact, low draw. Agree, slightly different. Now go for a high draw and watch the difference. See, look at that, see, wait, different. So just for a while, if you can keep your backside in the same place with this game, do you agree? You're going to hit the ball in the same place.
How do you?
As soon as your backside moves, see what happens to your arms? Can't stop it, can I? With my back, if this can stay there, I can get my arms down in the same place. That's so important, isn't it? Hit the ball the same. As soon as this moves, whoop, it has to change. Just enough. So it makes it easy. By hitting the ball low, makes it easier to keep your butt back, which keeps your angles. Yeah? Get a slightly longer club. Get your 5-wood or something, or a 3-wood or whatever you got. Just hit me a low fade with that.
A little bit too hard. Golly, man. Here we go again. Bogey the first hole.
Into the right trees.
Man, oh man, this boy is struggling in this golf right now. I am struggling.
And for a while, when you're hitting face and draw, let it go. Because you can always raid it back. Nothing worse than trying to fade it.
How do you add?
So I'd rather you overfaded it and then go, okay, that's too much. And just feel it and do a little bit of less and slowly bring it back. Look at that. Clear. See what I'm talking. See how that stays in the same spot? So important. See that? There you go. There's your club through your hands. Exactly. That's like I was saying here. So there's that position here, but don't worry about that. We fixed it already. There you go. Clear. Yeah. Put some spin on the ball and boof, and off you go. Format. Hit a low draw as well. Kind of same deal. Get that. So just time the chest and the arms. Beautiful. There you go. It's just working. Excellent. Good. So that's your only experiment, is for your low draw, how fast do the arms go and how fast does the chest go? So basically, like you did, if this moves smoothly, the arms are going smoothly. If the arms are going fast,
might quite possibly
the
be the dumbest person ever.
It's your choice. If you're going to go for a fast one, make sure this goes fast. So, but that was spot on again, wasn't it?
Because I'm just trying to figure out
it's an interesting lesson
where
lesson learned for me too, teaching where I want to go in and move stuff around, and basically the swing looked perfect from just hitting shots like that, doing the fade pattern. That I think was remarkable.
I mean, where
I like
is,
that. I think that's a great plan. Yeah, call that a wrap.
Every time you get in the hunt, and whatever happens, it's fantastic experience. So don't listen to the guys go and say, "Oh, you blew it, you choked," or whatever.
In a minute.
You felt something, and you learn from it, don't you? And you go back, and you train a bit more, practice a bit more, put yourself in the same situation, and you've learned from the one before, and I promise you the little light bulb will go, oh, I remember that. I've lost tournaments over simply picking the wrong club. When you're back in that position, you go, hang on a minute, think about this club just for 3 more seconds, right, and you make a better decision. That's how you learn. I played the wrong chip shot at the time and lost the tournament, and you learn.
Come back around.
Don't try that one under pressure.
289, 290, still, we can deal with that.
And talk to yourself and say, I did this really well.
It's 181. A lot of wind on this.
And you've got, and it's on fire.
We're about 6 foot 6 inches
A
up.
month ago. You can't remember, can you? No, you go on your phone and go, oh, I tried that. That really was good. What you like, what felt good, why did it feel good? Oh, because I did this. I was thinking.
What we want to do is want to keep the club here instead of going inside. So that's what we're working on today.
Always believe you're improving
here.
every day. You improve 1% every day. You take that because you suddenly think, oh, in 2 years' time,
About like
how
that.
good will I be in 2 years? If I just
About
improve
like that.
1% every day.
Bounce left.
Sure.
Come on, ball. Whoa! That's a pretty good, I just paid too much out.
You've reached this part
Off the golf course,
Let's
or on the
see,
golf course, it's gonna get pretty tight. This is what you guys wanted. This is what you've been with.
how do you get
My name's Dragon. I'm a kick streamer. But today I'm making a tutorial.
trying to see how to get my chat to come across, y'all, so I can see what everybody's saying.
Login using Discord, kick, getting it running on OBS, and stream elements. If you watch this whole video on that, hit the subscribe button at the bottom.
I got a chance. Got a chance! That boy's got a chance! He's got a chance! Come on, back to even par.
First thing you want to do, you want to go over to
Man, I just want to see how you...
click on put the optimal settings flat one there. More fun. Right? And just put the URL. Go back to Streamlabs. Make another browser source. Make a new one.
I see what I got today. Shit, a lot of damn work. A lot of work. Got to do it. Alright. Back to even. Now he's just showing off. Alright. We need to get this solid. I like to hit one solid. That damn right arm, boy. That right arm has no idea what to do with my golf swing. Golly, boy. Told y'all, that right arm, it is clueless. 16 VLA. Huh. That right arm is clueless in my golf swing. Alright. 171 still alive. Oh, we're in deep rub. I just saw it. Oh gosh. That changes it up. Didn't want to see deep rub, but I guess you hit it that far right, you get what you get. You can't pitch a fit. Oh. Just bounce right. Bounce right. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Alright. See if we can't chip another one in. So let me go to this browser while we're here. Well, if I'm gonna make this one, that's gonna be a miracle. So, 37. 37. 8.2. Hmm, 7.7. Well, that is not. That was not a professional effort. So I went from a beautiful chip to really about putting myself in the bad spot here. 13 flat. Right about 4. Golly, that thing broke, boy. Alright. Well, gotta be closer than that, man. That's the button. 215. I think we can hit the then we can hit the 5. How do we get the 5 trick shot? Here we go. Need a good effort here. About as good as I can hit it. I might have hit that too good. Get down, ball. Down, ball. That's what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. That's the swing we're looking for right there. I might be one of the best swings I've had in a minute. That's what we like. So now that is what we're looking for. Alright, so 60, 48. Good. Didn't like it. That's what I don't like about it. Oh, I see. I didn't change it to the putter. Thought I did, but I didn't. Ooh. Gonna leave the, I hit that 9.3. Call for 9. Good putt, good par. 420. I know a lot of y'all like that number. I know a lot of y'all like that number. Not me. I ain't into no 420. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, man, oh man, this driver, boy, it's just crazy how hard it is for me to hit. shot tonight. I like it, but it's just that right arm. Golly. That right arm, it just, I feel that thing just so way out here. And that's what I don't understand is when I'm coming here, how do you get that arm there? It just, with me, it just wants to keep going and going and going. So frustrating. It really is. Okay. So frustrating. So. Let's see. It's short. Should bounce to the green. Come on, ball. 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 Shoot. Come on, baby. Let's get this thing back to where it's supposed to be. Get it back to where it's supposed to be. Alright, so that's 6, 7. Woo! Snuck it in there. Sneaking it in there. That's all he did. That's about not good. Okay. What's up, Angel? How you doing? Trying to figure out this goofy chat thing. All right. That's as good as I can hit it. I mean, that's probably one of my another best swings right there. God, I'm gonna put that damn bunker in play, can't I? Oh God, that is. I'm probably gonna have to chip this, ain't I? Man, what is? I like that swing. Really do. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I mean, it's what it is. I got no choice but to do this. 9.1. Come on, ball. Come on, ball. Come on, ball. Wow. We'll take it. Probably have to take it, but we'll take it. Hope not I'm getting sick. No, we hope not either. I hope you ain't getting sick either. There we go. Even par. Yeah, no sick. Hope not either. Even par, even par. Even Steven. still didn't get that ball from there. Still didn't get. I mean, I 170 ball speed, and I feel like I'm here, and I'm still didn't get the ball from there. All right, 144. I think we can hit the wedge. Oh, did I draw it enough? Draw it enough. Get up, ball. Get up. Bounce. Bounce. Stop. There we go. All right. That putt for birdie. Putt for birdie. Got 26. Right about 5.5. Oh, I need a little bit more speed. Not good. 422. I hit this goddamn driver. I just don't know what I'm doing. Ah! Goodness, y'all. This is so damn frustrating. People just don't realize this game right here is just it'll piss you off to no end. Oh, man. Come on, buddy. Too much. We hit it good. It's too much damn too much hooky. 38 yards. I hit a good shot. Went in deep rough. Sit. Sit. Good shot. Good shot. On, make this putt. Dodge it. This is pretty. Yeah, it's way more frustrating. I mean, Call of Duty's frustrating. It ain't nothing like this. This is just. Problem with this, if you just mess up just a little bit, it's a big mess up. That's what the deal is with this game. That's what the deal is with this game. speed did I have there? Well, I was a little bit too hard. I got lucky I made that. I got real lucky I made that. Oh, hit the ground. Me and this club right here just ain't getting along. So, I want to watch. I'm watching some stuff here. Turn off.
Looks
Let's see, Mike. Let's see, Mike. I mean, I hit that good, but that's what my problem is. Either I'm going to hit it left, low, or push right. This is not good. So right here, you got that bunker ahead. You got to just kind of take your medicine. You can't try to hit something low because you won't get over the hill here. So I got to just take my medicine and hope for a good third shot. It just does not want to cooperate, bro. It just does not want to cooperate. Good ball. All right, so right here, you just got to hit a shot. It's just got to be it's got to be close. 60 yards, about 4 yards uphill, so it's doable. Doable. I didn't hit it enough. Golly, man. All but par. Could end up with a 1 up. Just got to hit this up the hill and through the woods. Okay, so we got there. Come back. Here, okay. So we got basically 6. Alright. Good putt, good speed. 1 over after 9. Not doing much again this week on this level. Alright. Need a good swing with this driver. Let me find me a good video to watch. That's what I like doing. Sometimes watching videos when I'm playing, just of swings what I can't do. Let's see. Things I can't do. Nice. Got that. This is a good one.
Okay, Mr. Trevor, so
After
let's say
sleep
I'm coming in
coffee.
for a lesson here, and I wanted to learn how to turn my arms on.
Yep.
Right, we got a lot of guys that come in for lessons and seen some of our videos before, and when they can play, they feel like they have a lot of tension in their arms and hands, and they're working really hard to try and hit the ball.
Yep.
And we want to be able to go out and play, hit the ball solid, but feel relaxed and turn our arms on. So let's say I'm a student today,
Yep.
you're the teacher, I'm per normal, and I come in and I'm like, I have those same issues, and I want to learn how to take the tension off. Where would I start?
So the number one thing I would say is like where we need to start in regards to should we turn our arms off or should we actually accelerate them is one, do we actually have an instructor at the top? Because like I even see from the opposite spectrum, like what you're saying, where I've seen players come in, like
Drove the green past. It's only 289. So
I've seen some of our videos and like wow.
good chance right here to get that stroke back.
Love the videos that you've done right
Just need to get a good solid little
like an
chip out of the rough.
and they're here like this. It's like that's great. You're learning how to create field, but we don't have any control over the object that we're
Trevor, you
actually.
said tension free, man. You said
And
lose
and that's why we're here right now. So I think if whether you're the person that is super tight, or let's say you've taken
It's
this
easy.
too
Easy.
far,
Ah!
you need to develop
Almost.
structure inside of this. Okay. There needs to be a
Almost.
structure developed
Not
inside of
quite.
this to where we're still in control of what our face to path relationships are, or what the club alignments are at the top, and we know where the club is. It's not just going all over the place right here where it's one step away from rebounding off our
Nah.
shoulder. That would be too tension free. But in the same sense, like you're saying, I think if we have somebody that's death gripping it right here, I mean, we don't even have the ability to transfer any energy into the golf club. So you've got to be able to decide which type of player are you for how we're going to relate this to you.
We're going to partner with Lab Golf. I wanted to try these putters out on the golf course and literally putted the best that I have in my entire life. I've been seeing the ball go in the hole.
There it is.
I'm
That
pretty
even.
confident on the green for the first time in a long time.
That even with a par
I
5.
didn't change anything.
If we
I
can
did
hit
not
the drive
change
good, we'll be
anything
good.
with my
But
stroke. I literally just changed putters. They're so
my dad used to say, if and buts for candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you to them. Hopefully,
Oh my God,
in your
Dave.
bag as well. I mean, I know that you're going to love these. I think the value is incredible. It's an investment, right? They're not cheap, but with the 10% off code and with how long I think
That
it'll
was
give
about
these,
that.
I think the value is really high. I'm sure you spend a lot of money on drivers, things like that are expensive too. But I'm planning on using these for the next like 10 years. So if you do the math that way, I think it's a freaking steal. You want to putt better, you're looking for a putter. I've never used a putter like this ever in my life, and I know that you're going to love it as well. Lab Golf will be in the description down below. Use code to go on and get 10% off. I hope that you'll try one and that you'll be as excited about your putting and you'll be as I am about mine. I want to be tension free but with structure. Yep, not all over the place.
Yep.
And if I was just going to start, am I starting like hitting balls with this? Feel my arms and hands relaxed. Like let's even say just set up.
Yeah.
Set up and me starting the club back. Because I know we'll get to later in this video. There's times where my arms want to be more off or passive,
Yep.
and there's times where the arms want to be more active.
Yep.
But if we're starting with a setup,
I
and I'm
cannot.
coming from,
I just don't have it in
I'm
me.
gripping the club.
That wasn't gonna be but a 260 carry.
How am I starting with the
I'm a guy when it hits a good drive, I can hit 330, 340, and I'm struggling to hit the ball 258 with 170 ball speed too. That's what's wild.
I can go this direction, so his arms are actually reacting to the force that I'm creating right there. If you're so tight, like if you show them too tight, and I'm trying to bend this right here with all my might, guys, that would be way too tense right there. So when you're in setup, I think that's one of the first things to be able to check is, do you have the ability to actually hinge the golf club?
Okay.
And it doesn't feel rigid when you're trying to do that. So it's like
even like little waggle.
there you go. Exactly. I think that would be a good place to start because that's what's going to give us the feel of where the club head is. That's going to allow us to know where it is at the top and be able to remain tension free, keeping the arms turned off in the backswing and being able to feel what our structure is at the top.
And if I'm doing this now, this is like my hands on the club, right, is obviously one of them. And I have my arms in general, and I'm kind of feeling my hands and my arms like soft.
Absolutely. I would say starting from the shoulder joint as well. Like if you're tight in this area right here in your
deep rough.
Shoulders, well, that tension is basically going to run down the arms into the hands, and that's going to carry into the grip in the club head itself right there. So I would say, there you go. Yeah, where you see the shoulders up like this. This is what I would say Eric and I see all the time. This is probably your way of checking and telling whether you're too tense or not right
here. Even where your shoulders are. Yeah, okay. So my shoulders are relaxing down, my arms feel soft, and my hands, and even like this, to Trevor's point, I'm not in here loosey-goosey like this, with no structure. We'll keep using that.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of soft here and relaxed. My shoulders feel down, my arms relax, and my hands relax, but I still have, I've got good structure where the butt of the club's forward, my elbows are fairly close together, like I've got a good setup structure.
Absolutely. So like if, let's say we did this, so if we did a backswing together, so this is Eric and his good structure right here, so if we look at his lead arm and the shaft as a radius right here, as we move this to the top, this is very tension-free. If I get out of the way there, you can see that has structure to it. Now, if we start in here at that bad setup that we always see where the shoulders are up right here, and I try and move this, this is probably not the furthest that we're going to get it, or we're just going to see the arms collapse this way. That would be probably the next thing that I see is then the arms move into us like this, and we have no width, and we don't have the ability to get the club to the top.
Get the club to the top.
Correct. That's the person that needs to turn their arms off right there, and their shoulders even.
Okay, so that's a big thing you're seeing here is as I'm doing this, I got to be able to still have good width and good structure up top. So I'm still, fairly loose with the arms and
Absolutely.
But I'm getting into some good spots there.
Absolutely.
And in terms of me hitting, let me just button one out like that first to start with. So I'm loose here at the top, or loose here at setup. Shoulders are down, arm hands feel relaxed. I'm going to keep good structure, but stay pretty loose during the backswing.
Oh, I ain't gonna get a video. God almighty, no. Oh.
Like that to me would have felt
I got
very,
like,
very,
if that was the
arms off.
tips to where it's coming back down.
Now, as I make my backswing with this, because there's different times of the swing, right? So we were saying before, I'm like, hey, are the arms active or passive at setup? And we kind of looked at each other like, what do you mean? It's like they're passive, they're really doing much of anything.
Correct.
The backswing, we would say, is still leaning more towards passive with the arms.
I would agree.
There's some things going on that are more towards passive. But then once I'm sort of at the top of the backswing and I'm starting down into my downswing, there's going to be some action going on there with my arms.
Absolutely. That's where we would start to be. I call this transitioning the golf club. So that's where the golf club would be moving.
No,
Right up in there. That's where the golf club would be moving.
Hit the right speed. Don't break.
Moving a direction. Right here's what's moving towards the target. And now we're really directing it this way. So that would just be like a very
Hard golf. Hard
There's
golf for me.
There's a time that the club has to transition before it starts to re-accelerate again. That's what I would call that right there. Then, once this gets into its transition, this is where it starts to really accelerate. And that's we would start to put the gas on right there.
Yeah. And so even if I was in here, okay, got it. If I was in here doing this, and we're going to fast forward it for the sake of the video, but if I was the tension guy, and I'm the tension guy throughout my whole swing, like maybe someone watching this, I would maybe start with what we just did and hit quite a few like that first, right?
Absolutely.
So I might, like, let's say I've got my 8-iron here, I'm relaxed with my hands, my arms, my
Man, I
shoulders.
still ain't getting up to there with 170 ball speed
Good
there.
structure. And I'm going
Oh,
to
got the
relax
rough.
on the way down, just to So I've got good structure throughout the whole way. I mean, I just try and get that 8-iron. Let's see how far that goes. We'll just call it 100.
It must be nice to have a damn golf swing like that.
Buck 30 into the wind, range ball. Felt like I didn't swing literally at all. So I think if you're the player who is super tensioned the whole way and you want to turn your arms off, that's probably a good place to live.
That's a very good place to live. And what I think that player is going to gain out of this is they're going to gain.
Yeah.
They're going to
I can't do that. I feel so restricted.
So crazy tense. That's where the golf club feels weightless, and we don't know whether the face is open, we don't know whether it's closed, and we don't know whether it's square.
Can't feel the weight of the club.
Yeah, if we don't know where that is, man, it's going to be pretty difficult to square that up down to the moment of truth right there.
Great point.
Nice.
spending some time
Get
on
up,
that,
ball.
at least as
Get
a
up, ball.
let's say we fast forward, I'm getting a good feel for that. I'm like, hey, at some point in time, I know there needs to be some speed, right? And this sort of brings us to part number 2, during the downswing, where if I'm pretty passive at my setup, relaxed
Well, I
arms,
feel about this game.
hands, shoulders, I'm pretty passive and relaxed on the way back, but still with good structure. Now, when I come down from a feel perspective, we're trying to get this alignment rod or this club to create speed, not really back here with the club head.
Not with the hands early.
Not like this. But we're trying to get that club head to create speed really through and past the pass. Right, that's the idea?
Yeah, I think a good reference for all of us is getting really good. If you set up there again, get really good at this area. So as Eric works it back, as he starts down here, once he reaches this area, this is where we should be full throttle by here. This is full throttle by here, and you'd be accelerating it to here. And this is where the loading phase of the golf club would be. So this is where we would be.
Alright, got a little tester.
So this is where that's starting to flatline. That would be where the hands are starting to flatline. The arms have created all of their speed, and that's where we've worked that into a full loading pattern here, into an unloading pattern on this side right there. Okay, that's where we would be transferring the energy from the body through the arms into the actual golf club. And I think swinging this for players, I think this is a great auditorial feedback station right here. I think that's a great auditorial feedback station.
So obviously I take that, I create that whip or that sound, pass impact, which people have seen, various forms of. And then when I put a club in my hand, so the general idea is like pretty relaxed, right? Relax with good structure here. And then, so once I'm getting down to about hip high.
Last one don't break. That one falls off the map. That's par for the course.
That right here. Even though you're not going at your high speed, we can auditorially pick up where the sound is. I think that's something that people should really pay attention to when you're making rehearsals and you're working on something like this that Eric and I are saying. Where do you hear yourself creating speed? Do you even hear yourself creating speed? If you don't hear yourself creating speed, this video is for you. You're way too tight.
Okay. So if I'm hitting with this here to start with, and I'm going to do the full passive one first. This is kind of step 1. Arms relaxed, shoulders down, hands relaxed. Keep it relaxed with good structure. Really feel passive the whole way. But good structure. I really love the way it's perfect, like a Freddie Couples out there.
Absolutely.
But I'm doing that, and I'm like, hey, I don't want to hit my internet.
170 ball speed, man.
So once I can.
I can't hit the damn thing in the damn air.
From here to here, that's what we're going to start to put the gas on.
So I feel
I need like a damn 15 degree driver or something.
All that. Okay, let me do that with the ball. So passive at setup, shoulders down, arms and hands relaxed. Keep it relaxed way back with good structure. Speed at the bottom. Yeah, that felt really good.
Exactly. So what's neat about that is creating what we would call creating speed at the right place and at the right times. We're going through that loading phase and that unloading phase.
Okay, so it's not even just like should my arm be totally passive or not. It's not so much black and white. Yes or no. It's like how much and when are the real variables. And there's more.
Chubby.
I've talked about off camera.
Just have not played good golf.
Maybe a little too deep for this video, right? But it does depend a little bit on where you're coming from. But the basics, let me do that one more time. I almost like that sequence. I kind of like doing one fully passive. So the hands are relaxed, arms relaxed, shoulder down. Pretty passive the whole swing with good structure. So my arms like they're going, I don't know, 10% maybe.
Right.
And I'm hearing them. I don't know if we can hear the contact right there. And then now I'm doing the same thing, but I'm going to turn the jets on from there to there. Let me do that one more time. So very passive, relaxed setup, good structure, speed at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, that feels really nice.
So if I explain one piece to that, to what Eric is doing right there, what he's doing inside of his slow motion one, that would be more of the stretching phase of muscle groups. This is the stretching phase right here. Then when you're putting the gas on and you're creating your acceleration, this would be our contraction phase. That's where we're unloading, creating stability, etc. And that's how you can go from what looks like relatively effortless to
Good
That was
putt.
finish right there.
And you know what's interesting as I'm doing this too? Because there's speed,
Ours or
and
us.
then there's like effort.
Ours or
And so,
us.
like, I'm
Then a
feeling
bogey.
here.
Ours or
Like, I
us.
don't
Then a
feel like my
bogey.
backswing's going slow per se. I just feel like it's very relaxed and my arms are turned off. And on the way through the ball, I'm not feeling like I'm creating tension in my arms. Like I'm getting faster.
Yeah.
So it's sort of interesting. I'm not really ever letting go of that arms relaxed feel per
Right.
se, but just that club head speed at the bottom. It just feels very relaxed. Shoulders relaxed, good structure in the back, and then speed at the bottom. Yeah, I don't feel like my tension in my arms and hands to the ball, from a feel perspective, really changes all, which is interesting what I'm doing. So, if you're watching this and you're again on the end of the spectrum of lots of tension, live in phase one, like as part of your practice plan, even at home or out on the range. Get relaxed, get pressure of your arms, hands, etc., but with structure. Okay, video feedback would be good there, but with structure.
Just too
And
much.
then once you get good at that, you're like, hey, that's cool. My swing feels good. The tension's gone. I'm relaxed. I'm enjoying this. Then you start to throw speed on the bottom.
Oh, still rolling.
Again, you can start to really focus
Still
on
rolling.
front hip high through and get used to creating that speed and stopping at that position, letting the ball through, and just get that into your normal finishes. So I kind of like that little two-swing sequence. Cool and relaxed.
Yeah, that turns that into a motion. That turns that into a motion that you can play golf with.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean, those last couple balls I'm hitting like that feel like I would go hit an 8-iron from the fairway.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that'd be a great place for a lot of viewers right there to start.
Cool. So we'll probably do more on this because we were talking off camera. There's a lot of micro details we could do videos on of like turning your arms off and firing your arms. I think as a macro level, that's a good place to start. Trevor, appreciate you. Thank you.
Get in there, baby. Get in there, baby. Get in there. This man's gonna hit a ball.
Your game now.
Woo!
What are the main
Come on, man.
things that we struggle with and want to
Great putt there, buddy.
obviously it's over the top. A lot of people are like, just don't try to change it. Just go with it. And as I'm getting older, I start to see a little bit of kind of maybe more distance. It's not going straight. There's a lot of curvature to the ball. So that's one of the areas. And it's typically not my iron, or probably not my through the scoring areas. I'm pretty good with that. It's shorter irons. Once we start to get to the longer side of the bag, we'll see lots of distance, further right move, and then when we get to the driver, I don't miss many fairways.
Pretty good birdie
But I
right there.
don't think I have a lot.
Trying to decide if I want to play my golf fight round this week. I might
carry,
do
which I
it.
guess for an average golfer, 11, 12 handicap, that's probably in the wheelhouse. Yeah. But I know I could be longer. I think it's really just, I don't have much rotation anymore. Yeah. Short game's pretty good. Putting is pretty good. Yeah. So one of the key advantages, obviously, for Matt using the shot scope data is really that we're not guessing what we're trying to do. I'm like you. I like the analytical. I like the data when I go play, so that when I have that, when I come in and when you guys know exactly what the plan is. So I would encourage you guys to do the same thing.
It is like a
you want to know
For
what
me
you're
to try to
practicing,
do
why
that,
you're
I just,
practicing.
golly, it's right on
You're looking at
the
the stats and be like, okay, drives are pretty good.
Ah!
Looking pretty good. The putting's pretty good.
Just,
But wait a minute, greens and regulations. are
kid,
pretty
why
good.
he wants to
Okay.
do
Then
that?
we can
Just,
go into, okay, that's the thing we want to fix. And maybe for you, it's putting percentage, or up and down percentage, or drive. But Matt is greens and reg.
boy, it's like
Then we're
my little
practicing
fat
to
ass
solve
thumbs
only
went
that
down.
problem. You know what we're practicing
Some
for?
bitches will
And
not
you
work.
have a way to measure. This is
Shit,
all
they
going to be
fight
fine
each
too,
other.
but obviously we want when you go play, measurable results.
Ah!
Wins, score better, etc. So if you have that,
Hate my damn fucking arms, man. My damn, damn it.
Just done a golf lesson with I've just done a golf lesson with a legendary golf coach, David Ledbetter. I was struggling with mine, pulling a little bit, want to be a bit more consistent. What you're about to watch is us work.
I mean, they tell you keep it out here, but when I do, it's like my damn arms won't like work together, man. Like I get out here and
You're
this.
really going to enjoy it.
That's right. It's with them, David. So hopefully you can sort that today.
Yeah, all right.
Did last time. The ball's been pretty decent since last time. So
That's great to see. So, how's the game been, Nathan?
it has been
Get
good.
down
It's been good
ball,
driving.
get
It's
down
been
ball.
good. Done some very specific things which are
Down
very
ball.
specialised for the driver.
Yeah.
So it's about
That's terrible.
I've been pretty good. They definitely are better when I'm fading.
That's absolutely.
They're consistent, and I can.
I wish I could say what I want to say.
It's almost like fade and then you
I'll
dribble across
keep
a
this
little bit,
professional.
but almost when I'm hitting the draw, it can go left as well.
Well, and you're not playing that much.
No,
these days, right?
more than we have to actually this year. We've probably played about 20 games this year, which is pretty good. So we can play more. I want to play more as well next year. So this is really, really important. By the way, my 10th anniversary of my wife. Not from being married for 18 years ago now. I'd rather spend it with you. Celebrating it with you.
Well, I would say these relationships are important. Because, my relationship with Sydney Calvo was longer than his 3 marriages. So, sorry, Nick. But no, that's great. I mean, once you get a little something to work on, it excites the player. It's amazing what striking a golf ball could do for you. Yeah. Well, it's nearly the best feeling in the world.
Well, I would say it is. I mean, for us, especially with the amount of golf we play, striking it, hitting it well is the most important.
Right. And you caught this at a really good time. He's playing probably the best golf he's played in a while. Well, yeah, you can still see that left shot there. You can take that out of his game. He'll celebrate his 20th anniversary.
All right, well, that's good to know. Okay.
Knock that bad boy in.
Pick a target down there. Got a few down here. We're at our academy here in Orlando.
Snuck her in.
So yellow flag.
Snuck her into the side pocket.
Yellow flag out. 7 on.
Oh, matey, you.
Hop a couple. I want to just have a little look here. Nice. Well, you're done. Nice. So, what sort of things are you working on right now? I mean, just give me a.
So, the hover, I've been doing for about a year. So, literally, can be sometimes I feel like I hit the shots and it's all the way up there.
Really?
And the key for me with this is that it helps me with this feeling of keeping the club shaft pointing at the belly button. That's a feeling that I want to get.
Right.
And I feel that when the club gets on the ground, it can be a little bit this way.
Right.
There's a gap, big gap between the elbows at that point, coming up and down the line.
Yeah.
So this is that
You feel it helps you take
helps take that, helps me move away, take away, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the feeling through the ball.
Oh my God! I thought I hit that really good.
So hand
I thought I was gonna have a good shot, but I just pushed it out to the right.
Rotating the chest.
Rotating the chest, covering it all the
Mr. Jim Furyk.
Really?
Why do I do what I
That's
do?
what Miller used to play. You could picture Trevino for a fade or somebody else for a draw. You know, that's how visualization is important. Absolutely. All right, go ahead. Hit another one. Let me watch 2 more shots.
Yeah, sure. Kind of feel on the golf course. That's only gone about
That's a shot.
4 yards. I feel on the golf course that would have gone further.
That's a shot. 17, par 5. Last chance.
One maybe. Yeah.
Last
I
chance.
feel like that one would have more chance of coming back in the other one.
Yeah, you've got good flow, you've got good rhythm. Basically, I can't help it.
I mean, again, so
No,
like
look at things
keep
that-
it here.
It's tidying
Just,
things up.
my
What do you
body
wanna do?
just
You're
don't
trying to
wanna, like,
create the
conform.
most efficient swing possible. Something that can repeat. So if you're not playing a lot, you can get out there, maybe do a couple of drills which you know have worked. You've got a little toolbox of drills. You can work on them, and you get back on track. I mean, 'cause in the end, my motto has always been to help the players become their own best.
Oh, that's
I mean, I'm not a big believer
That's
in
absolutely
having a
dog
lesson every
shit
day
terrible.
or every week. It's like, you've got to
Oh God.
get some of this stuff out yourself. Okay,
Ah.
so let's just talk about, I think the most important part of the swing really is the start, which includes your setup.
I totally agree, Mr. Ledbetter.
Solid, so I mean, and we're going to give you a nice big tick quality setup. Anyway, so I've got this. I want to show you something. It's quite interesting. So this little gizmo, and I'm really excited about it because I brought out a lot of training aids, but training is for most people. Training means too much like hard work. So this is a swing aid. Okay, so it's like different turn on, but it looks like a little toy fire engine. Honestly, the feedback has been unbelievable because people just don't realize what
Go swing.
simplicity sakes, but they don't realize what the takeaway actually
Shit!
is in the swing. And I would say
This game is gonna damn put my ass.
because of the way that you take the putt back, right? That
Ah,
Look at,
I mean,
you want to hang on to the fire engine, okay? It's called the straightaway, what that was. But
that arm
essentially,
just
when you look
drive
at play,
me nuts.
yeah, I'll put it this way so you can around there. You know, you look at this look here where the hands are in and the club head is out. Okay, you know, this is our target line here. I'll put this line, this aim stick, as we like to call it, down here. Think of a big circle that the club head moves on. Think of a little circle, the hands move on. Okay, they go whoop, whoop. Now the little circle stays inside the big circle. So you can see, yes, the club head has moved very slightly inside, but the front of the club is really actually moving in close. And I think if you look at Tiger's swing, the last couple of years, I know he hasn't played much with injury and what have you, but his move away is just beautiful. I mean, you actually saw him on the range of that father-son with Charlie, you know, standing in front of him, making sure that that club head stayed outside his hand and so it didn't get behind him, which is a typical thing that we see so often. I mean, there are, say, we identified a lot of different bad takeaways that Alex has made, but this is one of the most common. You know, they either sort of thinking turns too much, or they feel like they've got to swing in order to swing out. I mean, whatever reason it is, but in golf, that ball still, because you really get off to a good start, you know, then you've definitely got a chance of having a good ending. You know, I mean, if you got off to a bad start, then you're going to have to make some compensations. So this is a little exercise you do a lot of times. You get to here and then turn and face the club, drop it down. You should be in the identical position that you were at address. So in effect, you're just shifting your address position, and the swing, in my opinion, actually starts from here. So much so, if you look at the famous player from Canada for many years, Mo Norman, he used to start anywhere up to 22
It's like real life.
I believe, behind the ball. So
It's just like real life, folks.
First nasty move to takeaway. So it's very interesting how the start works. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clip this on. You can see it's actually pretty easy. So we go. So make sure we got the right-handed version on. We had one.
I don't want to put. Golly!
Left-handed couldn't understand why it didn't work. Okay.
Still got better doing that.
Yeah, so just flip it up the other way, and this is R8 for right hand. What I like about this is that it's a self-help tool. In effect, you don't need a mirror, you don't need a camera to make sure you're making the correct move. So it's like having your own pocket coach with you, if you will. So it's all nicely. So I'm just going to describe it here very quickly, because what I see with you there, Pierce, is the fact that it looks okay to here, especially if you're hovering off the ground, but then this gets around, and then it gets a little bit deep here. And then as you come down, you have to make a real serious
I'm not loose enough to do that move right
the
there,
reality, the interesting thing is, this look here, you can see, so what I'm doing is lining up this yellow pointer arrow here with the yellow aim stick on the ground. So
You can see that this is directly over the stick here.
right, exactly. And that's looking at it from down here. For most people, when you look at it, it actually looks slightly to the inside.
So you're looking at it actually coming out almost your foot there.
Exactly. But it's dead parallel. Well, what we see, obviously, if you did this, look where this is pointing. Or conversely, if somebody did that and shut the face, maybe, for example, that looks over there. So we're trying to really get that movement correct here. And literally, it does not have to move. The takeaway is a very short movement. So the front of the club doesn't move more than a foot, depending on the width of stance and the length of club. But right hip pocket is sort of the key. So you don't want to be trying to overly extend. And so we can see, here we go. Right hip pocket, hands are in.
That's so bad.
Club head is out. And now we're in a position where, say, we can set the club. And I'm not proposing a method here. There's not a David Ledbetter method, whatever that may be. But the fact is, I think most coaches will agree that start where you've got this look where the hands are in and the club head is out is absolutely a major factor in consistency. One of the drills that we like people to do is to actually get to here and hit balls from there.
So stop, bring back,
Stop the swing, check it,
and then go.
and then go. And it won't take too long before you get your time. All right, have a go.
As you know, David, now most amateur golfers go for lessons. They go for backswing lessons. But a lot of golfers are trying to fix their downswing because they see the symptoms, they see the effects of the cause.
Exactly.
But if you can tidy the golf swing up as early in the swing as possible, it just makes the rest easy, doesn't it?
Exactly. So here we go. Just before we do that, we mentioned the golf club weighing a pound. So here's a 6-pound little metal ball. Okay.
There's so much
Manage that,
fun.
please. Yeah, you're okay with that.
Yeah. We go. Need help? Okay. You can feel it now. If you just did it with your arm,
Get on the car back.
feel
Keep
that
going.
too, right?
Get on the
You can see
fairway.
how almost this right oblique is going up, left oblique is going down, and you've got a little bit more of a tilt there. Okay.
It's interesting because one of the things that Piers is always trying to manage, David, is what happens with his head. His head tends to move this way.
Right.
So as you're talking, this move is more promoting that, whereas this move is going to keep him a little bit more centered in his pivot motion.
That's correct. I mean, sort of one of the pivot drills I like people to work on is where you get your right arm down here, your left arm there. So it's a little lower. You've got a little side here to start with. Right. Then from here, this goes up and that goes down. There you go. See, it's like, our muscle fibers are sort of set almost like a V. So we want that rather than, this level turn. For many years, we thought about swing level, and a lot of that's only because so many players are not tilted through the ball, so feel like you're turning level. So it's a feel thing, but unfortunately, a lot of people took it to heart and they turn level here. So, right. So this is take your dress position for me. Right, we're going to make that movement. There we go. You can see. This is perfectly parallel. Okay, just do that again. Close your eyes and visit to there. Let's see if we get the same level. A little bit here. There you go. That's it. Okay. Now you can adjust it. Yeah, you're either right or you're wrong.
Look, I hit that better.
There we go. That's great.
So what I think there is that, again, it's like this feeling here. Interesting, isn't it? If I even did it left-handed only, I think that would be good.
Yeah.
To feel it, because I feel this going down keeps that out as well. And it's like
just push a little pressure on it. So it's always like having a medicine ball.
Yeah.
Right. Now complete.
+3.
Now we can see the club it's going around. It's a little bit. It's not more deep as you have, right? So you're
That driver is just giving me a fit.
Now as you move down here, and this is interesting. Really good players. Now as you start to rotate through, look how this line once again is parallel to the stick on the ground.
I always talk about, I really believe that deep consistency is how you control the frustration. So that's the end goal. What we do here is the
Thing is, I feel like, I don't know, I wonder if my grips are too down.
Posture with alignment, but then once you're doing this is the start of the end goal of controlling this triangle.
Yeah. Okay, so right, let's do that again. We're going to have it. Let's do it without the ball to start with.
Lots of good stuff so far, guys. If you're enjoying this and you want to see more videos to help the game, make sure you hit that subscribe and hit the like.
Now look back where the ball would be. Now, make the backswing and go ahead and swing through. Good. See, the club is much more in front of you. It doesn't look upright. In fact, your arm plane is still pretty much on your shoulder plane. Okay, which for you is good. With those long levers you have.
I'm not sure who has the longest arms. You've both got long arms.
I think that's a good long arm off.
When I walk, I graze my knuckles.
Interesting, do you remember the video we did with Rory X amount of years ago, 4 years ago, and irons, what was your drill?
It was here set and then through.
I love this drill. We honestly, sorry to interrupt you, we honestly have players playing from this position. Why? Because it's like their timing seems to be so much better. And it's like, you hate to say, well, listen, instant improvement, but it's amazing to me how many players, what you just described, a little bit of technique, not much. Make sure your left arm stays on your chest so it doesn't separate. Get your core move, get your belly button moving, okay? Right? Just move it to your belly back in pocket. You can see, I mean, look, you turn, do that again, you do that little tip. And turn and face you're pretty much where you go. So it's not really a lot of change. Here you say, well, trying to face me, they'd be doing this, they would never get there. We're gonna just get a couple of shots done.
And stop there and then.
Yeah, and you're gonna check. Okay, done. Okay. You've got the age thing here. Yellow's on. Yellow's on yellow. Okay. So do that again. Just rehearse it again. Relax the arms.
That looks good. See, how his elbow just rolls.
That's what
I can't do it. I don't understand it.
Okay. in fact, when people do this, it sounds strange to say, but the tempo goes up. Remember, tempo is meant to be time, not just pure speed. So what's happening here, you're running a shorter distance. Okay, the club is moving a shorter distance. So now your body has to react. Because when you did that, you were sort of waiting for it. And you stand back
felt good.
You get behind it. So you'll find it won't take you long before your body starts to
That
adjust.
felt good.
Check it out. Good. Good. And you'd be amazed. You know, I love people who say, hey, I felt like I'm hitting my chest. I mean, certainly felt one of the things, and you look at it on TV, chest. That's what they feel. It's like the chest is unwinding.
Majority of what we probably say
Well, yeah, I mean,
we get royalty for that as well.
right. I think the other thing for him to do in a player's mind, you know, to feel his philosophy. He was always one. Yeah, hit my chest. And you see the emphasis, no sign of his head. No. Good.
It's hard to get it wrong from there, isn't it? Doing that, especially for somebody who is, let's say, disconnected in a way, the place gets open. If they get into here, and then just continue on, it's very hard then to get out of the position.
You know, the last thing about it, you know, I'm always really good with the body teaching. Okay, using the body, and I really think play a huge role in the thing. Once you've got
I felt that elbow that time.
your body pretty much take over. So it's simply a case of right, get the club, complete your rotation, and then swing to your finish. I mean, it really simplifies the philosophy too.
Like made so much money in your life because it's
You
really,
really want to get
that
one
hard.
other drill tonight. You can actually start forward, which is almost like a left hand takeaway, right? Okay. So slightly inside the line, and then just move your core and get it back here and stop. See how the second goes, right? Yeah. There you go. Boom. That's it. Good. There you go.
Did that without looking at it. I don't quite know exactly
What should his knees be doing? Just the simple fact when we're doing this, it's so easy to keep these super still. What would you prefer to see when it comes to sort of like
So it's a little movement. You can see where the knees actually almost moving way before it goes. But it's all down through there. It's a nice tight movement. Somebody said yesterday, feels like it's a tight tube. And that's what it is. It's a very, not tight from a tension standpoint, but it's a continuous movement.
But as you say, this move here can take you to here, and once you're here, so if you get this line, you're in the right sequence. Absolutely.
Right, so let's take a shot now, okay? See if we can, what you want to do is disperse with, this little drill. It's a regular shot.
Alright, let's try. I like that. Let's see what the driver's gonna do. This is the damn problem.
0-0 and place.
The longer this damn plug gets and the heavier the shaft, the worse I get.
See, how'd that one feel? I mean,
Good. For me, I suppose what it feels like is that hard to do anything.
I would just say there's a lot less. There's so much less.
So then, I would say by the time I get to there we go. But I would say by the time I get to here, it's not far away from where I want to be. But by the time I get to there, it's done. Right, it's done.
There it goes. I get it. There's just so much going on, man, up there in my swing. I just don't fucking know what to do with it.
Still left there. David, thanks so much. Piers will be back for his 20th year anniversary. We'll put all the links in the description where you can
access to your data. So and look, if you want to help with your iron, then make sure you check out our 5-step system. Cure your iron by clicking right here. I'm seeing that.
I don't fucking hate that's terrible. Might quite possibly be one of the worst driver swings I've ever seen in my life.
Today we have a very, very special guest. This man needs no introduction. Greatest golf coach of all time, arguably. Is it okay if we call you the GOAT?
Sure, I've been called a lot worse.
So we have Dave Lepper right here, the GOAT of golf coaching. Very awesome video that we're going to have today. He's going to help me with my swing and get me all dialed in. And thanks for coming, Dan.
Thanks, pleasure to be on the channel, and congratulations on all the good work you're doing.
Nice.
CEO of golf.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big fun.
I know.
Yeah, well, we'll have a little fun today and help you a little bit with your swing, with your game. Obviously, I've seen you over the years, about this night, so it'll be interesting to see how you are. I haven't seen you for a while, but hopefully the viewers will get something out of it.
Yeah, should have a blast today, guys.
I guess I could change the weights. I mean, I don't really know about if I'm hitting that.
Sure.
Yeah, just make that your target. What do you got there?
What settings to hit?
That's fine. Okay, so why don't you just clip a couple for me? I want to just observe. The problem has always been with your swing, and this applies to some people, really, is that your swing always looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure it's that man. You look like you're swinging well, and then when you shoot 76. Okay, fine. So it's so that's the problem. I mean, it's not something that really stands out. You've got nice flow to your swing. You do get a little out of position, and we'll talk about it. Okay, let's see. Let's get a couple more. Can you give me a slightly lower one then?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, just a bit of a breeze here.
we'll slide it shot.
Yeah, let's see, flat. Okay, so a little deep divot there when you tried that.
Yeah.
Have your divots been okay depth-wise recently?
Pretty steep. Yeah.
It's pretty steep. Okay. So, obviously, there's a lot of different things that you look at in a golf swing and you say, okay, how does this player work? How does this swing work? How does this swing work? And so a lot of swings that work. I mean, ideally in a golf swing, simply people ask me what my philosophy is. I talk about trying to synchronize the inside part, the torso, with the outside part, with the club, the hands, and the arms, and see how those two blend together. A lot of times you'll see players, especially better players, the body gets too far ahead, the club gets stuck behind. And poorer players, there's different things that go on. So I look a lot at sort of the start of the swing, because in a perfect world, look, it's like the shorter, not necessarily short, but the shorter the distance the club travels to the top, the better.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's going to go on a sort of a bit of a roundabout journey, okay, this is where you can actually lose the sync of the swing. Say it's like a 400-meter runner. If he changes lanes again, he's probably not going to run 400 meters, he's going to run 410.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's go ahead now. Let's see you set up to the ball. I'm going to introduce you to a little magic gadget here. Okay, here we go. So look, this is here it is. It's pocket, this little pouch here. It's very interesting. Because I've actually, with all the research done, one of the things that we see is the fact that the start of the swing is so crucial. When you look at how you look at so many of the tour players today, how they reverse that backswing.
Yeah, they get it's almost like a little check.
Yeah,
they
just
just look
check
at
it
the
out. Some players look at it, some players don't.
Yeah.
But it's like more and more are actually sort of, they're getting away from the old sort of waggle like they used to. But they're getting this sort of one-piece look where they're almost reversing the start of the swing.
Yeah.
And that's what this does. It actually gets you on track early and helps you to synchronize your swing to a point where you clip it off, and it makes you very aware. I mean, I brought out a number of training aids through the years, of course, the swing aid, the age of swing. But more than anything, it sort of makes you very aware, hey, how do I start the backswing? Because another fact, I mean, especially higher handicaps, they have no idea how to start the swing. Okay, do I take it straight back? Do Do I take it one piece? Do I extend as far as I can?
I just don't know.
Do
I'm used to hitting it
do I
on
cut
high.
my wrist early? I mean,
I'm
what,
used
how
to
do I
hitting
do? Do I
it a
move
bit
my weight
higher, so-
early? It's as if, geez, they're clueless. And so the problem is, you know, if you've got a bad start, you're compensating from there on in. Obviously, I mean, and for the most part, the tour players have very similar look how they keep that moving away. So the takeaway to me is probably really one of the most important fundamentals is the first move in the swing. Now, for sure, I mean, good posture, good grip sort of goes towards this. I mean, you know, if you have start with a good platform, it's hard to compensate from there on in. But the fact is, if you can get off to a good start, it's like the first thing. So here we go. So here it is. So it works for right-handers and left-handers. Okay.
What is this called?
It's called the straightaway. Okay. Straightaway by left hand.
Oh, that's
okay, so
that's
here we go.
more.
So
That's
just-
yeah.
Yeah. Just clip it off. Just give it a shove. It's not going to break. Okay.
113 club, 170 ball.
Okay, good. I'll do the other
That's
one.
good for me.
Here we go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I did
Yeah,
an I did an Apple Tower years ago. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right, so now take your address. Okay, so all right, so it's very simple, very simple, and it really addresses two issues. First of all, mainly the takeaway, and then we'll talk about this in a minute. How you come into the ball. So now, just what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set this up. Okay, so I'm going to set this alignment stick up
That's
here.
way better.
Let's go. This is your target line. Okay, it's going to go right at that tree. Just about right. Yeah, perfect. All right, now, so take your address. Okay. Keep this out of the way in a minute, but I'm going to put one down on your toe line now. Okay, this is the important one. The nice thing about it, all we're trying to do, okay, is to actually get the club moving through a little movement with your torso, okay? And okay, we'll talk about that. It's like, yeah, we want to feel almost like your right oblique sort of moving up and your left oblique moves down. Yeah, what we see a lot of times, people hear the word turn, so when they turn, it really sort of messes things up because we're turning on an angle here. We're moving like this, right? We're not turning on a flat horizontal plane. I mean, we're holding the club up. Yeah, we're working, but not. We're bent forward here. So it's really important to sort of get the feeling. And just to give you that feeling here. Okay, just grab your. Okay, just right now. Right. So now, what I want you to do is move from here. Yeah. You feel that? Okay, you feel literally. This is your engine, I can tell you right now, okay? If you get the core moving, there you are, good. Now, your hips, will they move? Yeah, sure. This is the leader right here, so up we go.
There she is.
Good. And now you're winding that big stomach.
Now we gotta get back.
A bunch of muscles that goes around your midsection.
Yeah.
Just really not that little dot in the middle.
Now we get back. So the fire so far on the inside.
Start to move forward. Now unwind. Now go. Good. Perfect. So you're coring it here. Coring movement. Okay. So the nice thing about this straightaway is that it really sort of almost fixes things itself. Because if you get in the right position, you're home free. You know, we have a couple of exercises we call them enhancement drills. This is an enhancement drill, just to enhance the movement away. Because remember, we want to get the feeling that this, okay, that's what's moving, and as a result, your hands, your arm, and the club move. And you will see this. Okay, hold the club forward now.
Just like an extension.
Precisely. Yeah, exactly right. Now we'll show you just another little trick in a minute. Cool. Because the thing is, what we're doing here, using the straightaway is teaching through feel. Okay, changing mechanics through feel. If you've got to stand there and think of this, you know how hard it is, right? It's hard to play like that. Mine, geez, you know, it's like paralysis through analysis. Like to say, yeah, a lot of golf. But now take your setup. Okay. And we really want to just make this movement very, very short. So when you move this back, okay, you see she's moving back. Keep coming. Yeah. That's it. You see, so this is actually moving in towards you slightly. And the club head actually gets very slightly inside the target line. Can you see that? So good again. Right. Okay. That's it. Perfect. And can you feel this sort of almost this?
That's all I'm really feeling right there.
Yeah.
It's just like this turning.
Yeah. It's like this winding. It's like this. It's this move. It's like a V here. That's good. Okay. Now do that again. So you see, that's a very different look to where you tend to be at this point is where the club gets behind you early.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay, the club head gets inside your hands early. And if you look at virtually every play, just look at those guys when they, I mean, you can go on YouTube and check it out. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, saw Tiger working with his son, Charlie. Okay, take the dress there. Charlie Hill. Yeah, I think so. Well, it was all
Yeah, we're working on something here, guys.
Yeah, Tiger was doing
You
that.
like-
Okay, so if you keep the club head out in front, it's the hands in and the club out. Okay, so remember this, the club head moves very slightly inside the target line. There you go. And so, and when you look at that now, okay, this is the whole key here. Look at the pointer arrow. You see how parallel they are on the ground? Okay? And it's also, when you view it from your viewpoint, it's slightly inside that line. Okay, so if I'm actually looking at you from down there, I look behind you here, to me it's right on top of it. Because your eyes are sort of this side, you look at it and it's like, well, that's inside. But the big key is that this
Alright, time to
pointer
go.
arrow is parallel to that. You don't want it out.